Happy New Year, Silly Bakers. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been with us before, my name is Nini and I love to share healthy recipes. So today, it is the beginning of a new year and I'm done with all the sweets and all that stuff, which, you know, during this time of year we all love, but now we're going into a new year and new goals and new fitness goals and new nutrition goals. So today I'm actually going to revamp a classic recipe of mine, which is my quinoa pudding. I posted my quinoa pudding on Pinterest a couple years ago, and it is still a favorite on Pinterest, and I'm so thankful for that. But today I'm actually going to make a higher protein version of that recipe. It's one of my favorite recipes. I probably make it once every couple weeks, and I also make a batch for my mom as well because she loves it. My husband is in the kitchen making breakfast if you hear some noises. So we are going to add two things. So I'm going to add egg whites at the end of the cooking process, and we're just going to cook it through for a couple of minutes. You don't even taste them. It just makes the pudding even creamier, and it adds quite a bit of protein in the end result. The other thing I'm going to add is a protein powder, but I recently discovered that collagen powder itself is not considered a complete protein because it doesn't have all 9 amino acids. But now they are actually making a complete collagen powder, which means that it contains all 9 amino acids. So that is the protein that I'm using for this recipe. It's from Organika. I'm going to link it below. It is tasteless. It is a type of powder that dissolves in liquid, so you don't even know it's there, and that's why I love it so much. You know, I do have a couple protein powders and they're okay and I don't mind them, but I don't feel good about eating them all the time. But with the collagen powder, I have been having collagen powder every morning for years, and the fact that they have decided to change the formula to make it a complete protein has made my life so much easier, and I thank you for that. So I'm using that for this recipe, but use your favorite protein powder. Use 1 serving of your protein powder, which is going to add a significant amount of protein. So this entire recipe makes about 4 servings, and you're looking at approximately 15 grams of protein per serving. And then I'm going to show you what I add as my toppings to add a little bit more fiber, some probiotics to complete my breakfast. So let's get to making this incredible high protein quinoa pudding. Let's go over the ingredients for this high protein quinoa pudding. First thing is you will need a good quality white quinoa. The other colors are a little too nutty for this recipe. We will need 2 cups of milk, any milk, for the pudding, and then an extra 1/4 cup for after. We need 2 tablespoons of a good quality maple syrup or whatever sweetener you like, 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. As well, we need some pure vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. These are the egg whites that I use. I will be using 1/3 of a cup. You could also use 3 large egg whites from 3 large eggs. Next, this is the complete collagen powder that I use from Organika. I will be using 2 servings of this complete collagen powder. So I've added 1/2 a cup of my white quinoa that has been rinsed thoroughly to my medium-sized sauce pot, and I'm adding my 2 cups of milk. The higher the fat in your milk, the creamier the pudding will be. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You can use any sweetener you like or no sweetener at all. I'm adding my 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and my pinch of salt, as well as my 1 teaspoon of Sassy Kathy's vanilla. She is offering our viewers a 15% discount on her 4-ounce bottle. The details are in the description box. And we're just gonna mix everything until everything is nicely combined. Next, I'm adding my collagen powder, and I'm just gonna mix that through. Again, as I said earlier, it dissolves really nicely and quickly in the liquid, so you don't even taste it. And this adds 18 grams of protein alone. So this is on medium heat, and I'm going to wait until it comes to a bubble. I'm going to lower the heat to a low-ish heat. We want to retain a little bubble action just so it cooks properly. And then I'm going to add a lid, and I'm going to leave a little space for some air to escape. And we're gonna let that cook for about 5 minutes and then come back to it and give it a nice stir. This whole process takes about 20 to 25 minutes. It really depends on the milk, depends on the type of quinoa you're using. So this is after 5 minutes, as you can see, still very liquidy. And we're gonna let that go for another 5 minutes. This is 10 minutes. Again, I'm just giving it a nice stir, making sure that nothing is sticking. And we're going to add the lid back on, again, with a little air escaping. This is 15 minutes in, and you can see the quinoa is definitely absorbing that liquid, and you can definitely see it now. It still needs another, I would say probably 10 minutes or so. I'm going to taste it at the 15-minute mark just to see where I'm at. Just gives me a good indication as to how far I need to go. I'm going to put the lid back on, again, leaving a little air, and this is the 20-minute mark. I'm letting it go again for another 5 minutes. So this is 25 minutes in, and you can see there's still some liquid, which is great. When the quinoa cools down after cooking, it will absorb more liquid. So you do want to see some liquid. I'm going to give it another taste. And I think we're good. I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of milk. This 1/4 cup of milk will actually bring the temperature down. So when I add my egg whites, it won't scramble the eggs. So we're gonna give this a really nice mix, and we're gonna continue mixing for about 2 minutes. Again, this is at about a low heat, low to medium heat. I like to continuously stir for those 2 minutes. I've turned off the heat, and now I'm going to transfer it to a bowl, and you can see how much that is thickened and how beautifully creamy that is. And it will still continue to thicken as it cools. So I have added 2 tablespoons of blueberry chia jam. I've added my favorite granola, which is my olive oil granola, and I'm also using this incredible coconut kefir, which is a fermented product, and it's also an amazing probiotic. So if you see it in your health food store, your grocery store, grab it. It's a really great addition to any breakfast bowl. Enjoy our high protein quinoa pudding. This is one of my favorite breakfasts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to our channel for more healthy recipes. I'm laughing because my husband just burnt the bacon. If you guys do try this high protein quinoa pudding, let me know in the comments below. Also, the ingredients and measurements are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, Happy New Year.